Hello and welcome to episode 105. We appear to be having a bit of a technical glitch today, so this may be a short echo session, and we may need to push our content until the following week. So in the background, hopefully, whilst these technical problems and gremlins sort themselves out, I can kind of do a bit of an update in terms of the headlines that we have today, and we'll see where we can get to. Headlines for today, really, that kind of important, well, that we feel are important. eBPF Summit is almost upon us. We are a week and a half out for eBPF Summit 2023. The agenda has all been published, and we have an amazing selection of speakers. So I am very excited for that. The KubeCon speakers have all gone out. I say KubeCon, it's almost eBPFcon. There is that much kind of eBPF content that is at KubeCon this year. So I'm super excited for that. Unfortunately, if you didn't get your CFP accepted, Reject's CFP is now available, so you can go and kind of put your CFP up for rejects and hopefully find a place for your content there. Additionally, as well, KCD UK, their speaker lineup was announced today as well, so we are well and truly in conference season at the moment. And then finally, the co-located speakers. Co-located events, at KubeCon. The speakers for those should be announced almost momentarily. So I can see my guest is in the stream. I'm going to try and add him, and we'll see whether this works. Hello, Dave. Can you hear me or not? Nope, looks like we're still unfortunately suffering from some technical hiccups there. Well, whilst we're hopefully waiting for Dave to get on board, I was asked by my colleague Jeff to make you all aware of his pre-release his pre-release work that he's going to be putting together. So Jeff is going to be hosting the first ever pre-release testing week. This is going to start from Monday and will be running through the rest of the week. So if you are interested in getting your hands on the latest and greatest new features that are going to be added to the newer releases of Cilium, so 1.15.0, there is a pre-release testing channel on the Cilium and eBPF Slack. So if you join there, Jeff is going to be hosting regular conversations in there and opportunities for people to get on board in playing with the new and upcoming releases of Cilium. He's also put together a couple of highlights that are coming as well. So from a Hubble perspective, new documentation in terms of setting up the Hubble exporter, new context for the metrics from Hubble. From an encryption perspective, IPsec, there's a number of new bug fixes around all of that. Some new WireGuard mode settings, which will enforce strict communication from pod to pod. A number of BGP highlights, including a new custom resource definition, and some other highlights, including Spire connection status. So you'll be able to get all of that information from the Cilium CLI. Those are just kind of a few of the new things that Jeff is kind of highlighting. But yeah, I mean, this is a real fantastic opportunity if you want to become a new contributor and don't really know where or how to get started. It's a fantastic opportunity to kind of play with Cilium, get your hands on it, break it. Well, hopefully not break it, but kind of see all these new features, take them for test drives, and be kind of the first people to give that sort of feedback, and generally make the community around Cilium a better place for people who are wanting to use Cilium and kind of use it in their environments and things like that. So that's an announcement from Jeff. Unfortunately, it looks like we are not really going to be able to continue much further. I don't think Dave's connection is going to hold out today, unfortunately. I think, unfortunately, that is going to have to be it for today's eCHO session. I do apologize, and we will get Dave back in a later eCHO session so that he can go through the eBPFmon tool. If you haven't heard of it, it's a monitoring tool that allows you to kind of look at everything that eBPF is kind of doing behind the scenes. And we'll get Dave back in a later show to kind of go through all of that. So a huge apology from me. Unfortunately, we're not really able to continue at this point. As I say, we'll wrap this up and we'll come back to this at a later date. Thank you very much, everybody who's joined eCHO session 105, and we will see you all next time, unfortunately, luckily, and thank you very much.